Hello and welcome back to our New World Order campaign in Crusader Kings 2, the HIP mod. In the last episode we declared war on behalf of our vassal duchess here. She has a strong claim on the Duchy of Niederbayern. 3 counties here. So this is going to gain us a substantial amount of land, but it has the unfortunate side effect of greatly embiggening, I meant to say, our vassal over here. And Saxony has been called into this war, which is a little concerning, but of course he is having a revolt up there, so he probably won't actually come and help. We do have some unfortunately powerful vassals. We have the Double Duke over here, and of course the extremely large Duchy of Bohemia. Now we're going to end up with a double Duchess of Upper Bavaria and Niederbayern. But I think we can handle it. We do still have a tiny Crown Authority faction, thanks to this little count in here who desires a duchy. But I don't think he is going to be much of a problem. Our vassal, the Duchess, informs us of the capture of an enemy commander and desires to know what should be done with her. We can imprison Princess of Bayern. Yes, by all means. Is she worth war score? Apparently not. But is she worth money? Indeed. Ransom our other prisoners too, or at least the ones that are ransomable. I just can't speak English today. We could go and fight his army again if we wanted to, but I think the sieges are going to get us there more easily. The volcano in Pisa. Terrible news from Pisa, as a calamity of unmatched proportions has struck there. Walls of fire, lava, and ash have descended upon the unfortunate inhabitants of the region as one of the local volcanoes have erupted. Hundreds have died, and though many more have survived, there has been massive destruction to property, crops, and livestock. It is likely that hundreds more, particularly refugees fleeing from the disaster, will die due to starvation and the health effects of this. I pray for their souls. Wow, okay. So, Pisa here somewhere. Not sure what effect this has on the actual county. I guess it has a pretty serious effect, actually. Wow, okay. Assuming that's a HIP event, I don't think it's a vanilla event. Not sure which of HIP's various sub-modules it's part of, but pretty cool nonetheless. The Duke sends word of enemy courtiers found at Ortenburg, and wishes to know if you desire any of them as prisoners. Yes, I would definitely like an Archbishop as a prisoner. And I would also like to take this 145 gold prisoner in my treasury. Doesn't really make any sense. That's okay. And we're back up to over 400 gold, despite the castle we just recently built, but unfortunately our claim has ended inconclusively. CB no longer valid. Because the Duchess of Upper Bavaria has died of pneumonia. Couldn't you just not die of pneumonia instead? Would that be so much to ask? So her daughter, I assume, has inherited a weak claim on the duchy, which I'm not sure if we are able to press immediately. We'll check it out. Also need to get our sister educated with somebody else. Guess we could get her educated with Trude, but probably a better idea to use her for opinion. So let's get our troops disbanded here. And she is the holder of the duchy. I think we'll be able to press a weak claim then. Yeah, we can still press the claim on Niederbayern. I guess we'll just redeclare it then. Kind of annoying, but what can you do? You better not end up dying of pneumonia before this ends, or I'll be extra annoyed. Our vassal was given a seat in the College of Cardinals. Which one were you? This guy, okay. Oh, I guess we can see our crest here and identify it that way. Alright. Do we have a Prince Bishop who is our next best candidate? I don't really want to spend any money on this. Not sure how else we improve his chances. Secular power is one part of it. I don't really want to create any Duke level theocracies under us. My ward isn't usually involved in court intrigue, so I fear that the child might grow to be too naive. Thus, whenever some of the other courtiers engage in suspicious activities or gossip, I always make sure to explain their true intentions and schemes to my ward. So he's going to gain some intrigue, which is nice. Oops, I did not realize that that army was heading through this county. We may be able to reinforce this and save them. Which we did. And let's just direct our armies into the relevant counties again. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill your son Dietrich. Kind of worrying, but we're probably just paranoid. This count has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning the mayor's sexual preferences. We don't really care about mayors, we'll just keep it to ourselves. Have a crusade for Thessalonica. His Holiness the Pope has been swayed by the cries for help from the Christian population in the Kingdom of Thessalonica. Well, Deus Vult, I guess. We could definitely go and help with this one. The previous crusade, of course, was all the way down here, which is a little more awkward to get to. Still pretty awkward to get to Thessalonica, of course. But it is at least closer. What to do? I think we'll just go ahead and raise our personal levies and send them. We can afford to support them now that we have a decent amount of gold, and oops, didn't mean to actually redirect you. Or did I actually? Maybe we'll take another 3,000 or so from our vassals to supplement the existing troops. I don't think we're going to need everything to fight Bayern. Only got 2,000. So if we leave this 10,000 or so up here, that should be enough to fight her and any possible allies she calls in. Okay. So let's go ahead and offer to join. You are welcome. your popiness. If that is indeed your correct title, which it is not. Alright, so we can see the Knights Hospitaller are down here already. That seems to be the only major Christian army we can see. So let's just get going, I guess. Actually, is this even part of Thessalonica? It is. Maybe we should head for Constantinople, though, instead. It'll be a long trip, but hopefully we'll get there in time to get a decent amount of contribution score. Try and keep an eye on this war at home at the same time, of course. I have become Baron of Mulhausen. Oh, this is our castle that we were building. Okay. Well, obviously we're just going to hold on to that. We have the domain limit for it. It gets a nice 50% levy bonus from being in our capital county, but we won't actually get any of those levies for a while. That's okay, though. The King of Suomi has declared the de jure war over Norland. The Count of Norland, okay. I imagine he can probably handle that. Not that we can help him. So we have an army from the Papal State over here. Ooh, and a big one from the Papal State and Ravenna. Another little army over here. Let's check out who has joined so far. Queen of Ireland is in, otherwise just counts and dukes, and us, of course. Only a single occupation contributing so far. Not even any battles. You have improved the Duchess's opinion of me. Probably not necessary, actually, now that she is married to my brother. Let's actually set her heir as special interest so that we can try to educate her with a character of German culture. The Duke sends words of enemy courtiers found at Ortenburg. Yeah, we will take some prisoners. That is good. Keep an eye on what's going on up here. No sign of any army from Bayern just yet. Well, there's 200 there, but we obviously aren't really concerned about that. So our vassal Duchess has joined the crusade as well, okay. And another one. Yes, please. Take all kinds of prisoners. And let's click the ransom all prisoners button too. Okay, Saxony has been called in again. Which may be a problem. Hopefully we have enough troops up here to deal with it though. He only has 4,500, so I think we'll be fine. Okay, we gained some ransoms. And I think we'll just... Let's see, we'll split in half and siege 2 counties, but we're not going to spread out any further. Oh, we may not even spread out that much, since I see a large army over here. Alright. Maybe we want to hide behind the Pope's army here. We'll reinforce if they should get into a battle, which seems likely. My brother Prince Eckhart has requested to join the Teutonic Order in their struggle against the heathens, even though this will forever disinherit him. That's probably fine by me. I don't think we need him for anything else. We'll gain 100 piety. Maybe he gained 100 piety, I'm not sure. Did we become a Crusader? Not yet. Oh, there we go. Finally stand before the destination of the crusade with sword in hand. I am ready to storm the walls of Trionopolis. We gain prestige and piety, and we gain the Crusader trait, which is very nice to have. So I like this battle if they do indeed attack this papal army. Fortunately it's in plains. There will be a river crossing though. But the numbers are definitely in our favor. No, don't leave. Okay, we'll get in there. Hope this goes well. And a choke point here. I think this is going to be no problem. And capture of an enemy commander into the dungeons with him. Okay, great. I'm not sure how much contribution we personally got from this. This is not me. We're up to 32%. I imagine it's got to be among the highest. Ireland's at 37. Okay. Well, we're doing alright. This army is retreating to Constantinople. I think we should follow, try to fight it again. Oh, it seems we were beaten to it. That's fine, maybe we'll just head over here and start doing some sieges. Tithe is also very welcome, of course. I'll get involved in this battle, maybe. But also help out. And I should try not to forget about the war we have going on up here, which seems is going just fine. Saxony is involved in another couple of wars, so he may not actually come and help. Okay, this battle went fine. I think we might just wait in this county then, since that seems to be most of the major enemy armies taken care of. Our vassal Duke is joining the crusade too. The cook complained to me about my son Dietrich's temper tantrums. Apparently he punched her son in the face again. We'll encourage him to be more patient, which would be fine. He's actually ill right now. But he is also patient. Capture of an enemy commander into the dungeons. We can probably do another round of ransoms. And we don't care about the mayor slandering us. To the vivacious Crusader Gerhard. How flirtatious. Okay. We'll get the ransom. And this is another vassal of ours joining the crusade. Kingdom is going to be completely empty. Things still seem to be going fine at home. My son is mastering the art of diplomacy. We are in charge of the siege. We should get credit for it, which is good. Heard that many of the peasants under my rule are not eager to partake in this war. They claim that they suffer a lot for what seems to be pointless fighting. Those useless pieces of filth should definitely shut up. Ah, really? So our war for the claim on Niederbayern has ended inconclusively again. due to liege changes this time. For the Duchess of Niederbayern, I'm not sure exactly what went on over there, but either way, our war is over. I think we should be able to just declare it again, since we still have our claimant, and there is still a female ruler in charge of the duchy. But we'll wait until after this crusade is done, I think. And the good news is it frees up these other 10,000 troops to come down here and help out. Guess we'll send them probably to this county. Check out our contribution. Only 11 war score in our favor currently, but as soon as some of these sieges start happening, I assume this will be getting better pretty quickly. We're still at 38%. I think Ireland was the other major participant. Are they no longer involved here? Oh, I think they had a succession. Okay, fine by me. That might leave us in the lead. I don't really want to look through all of these to find out for sure, but what is at 15% there? If I can find the Knights Hospitaller, I think they were first on the scene, so they might have pretty high contribution. 26, yeah, I think we are probably in the lead, which is pretty nice. Alright, well, we're going to have to continue this crusade in the next episode because we're out of time here. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.